Hello and welcome to Nerd Subculture. I'm your host Jared.
And I'm Edwina.
And today we're continuing our Once More with Feeling podcast, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, episode by episode we're doing. Today's episode is Season 2, Episode 5,
Reptile Boy.
This episode was first aired on October 13th, 1997, written and directed by David Greenwald. Eddie.
This is a full spoiler podcast. I'm a huge fan of the show, but Jared has never watched the whole series.
Nope.
And I'm trying to convince him it's worth his watch.
And she's got a huge task after this episode. Don't think I was a fan of this one. What do you reckon, Eddie? What was it like revisiting this episode for you?
Yeah, you know what? I kind of like this episode. It's not really a...
Yeah, no, this one didn't do it for me. No, I was on my phone a bit.
You're on your phone the whole time.
No, not the whole time.
You were on your phone the entire time.
No. Lies.
Jared. I was sitting right there and I cracked the shits because you were just on your phone, not really paying attention to the episode at all. This episode is another Monster of the Week episode and plays on the damsel in distress trope, but with the twist that she saves herself. It has thematic links to Inca Mummy Girl with, the virgin sacrifice stuff. Well,
I don't think it was really a damsel in distress, was he? I thought it was... Well, I know that's what happened in the end, but it seemed more the PSA of, be careful accepting drinks from strangers.
Or you'll end up
as a virgin sacrifice.
Yes, another PSA episode. Girls, don't drink at a frat party or you'll get drugged and wake up in a rape dungeon.
Yeah, never accept someone's drinks. In fact, I thought she was going to do the trick when he had the drinks in his hand. I thought she was going to take his drink or something like that. And I've seen that before.
Yes. And yeah, that Tom guy is very...
Very rapey.
Well, he does... He really subtly manipulates her. It's good example.
You're too mature.
Yes, he does. You're too mature. And, if you're too mature, you miss out on all the fun in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also does that self-deprecation thing to make her more comfortable.
What was that?
I can't remember. It's a whole... That's how he gets her to even talk to him in the car. Apologizes for his idiot friend.
Yeah. So it was something all right. And, the villain at the end. But I think we'll get into that a little later. And we'll quickly jump into the synopsis and come back to that, shall we?
Yep. Okay,
this episode begins with Buffy, Xander, and Willow, who are watching a movie. Buffy says she's happy to stay at home and be a regular girl. She says there have been no demons or vampires to slay, and she's glad with the apparent lack of activity at the Hellmouth. Later, a girl jumps out of a second-floor window of a frat house and is chased into a cemetery by 3 guys wearing ceremonial robes when she is caught. Later, Giles presses Buffy to train harder, but she just wants to be a teenager. The next day at school, Cordelia introduces Buffy to 2 college guys, one of whom invites Buffy to a party. She turns him down, claiming she's involved with someone else. Buffy goes on patrol and meets Angel, who smells blood on a bracelet on the ground. He says that their age difference is a problem and that she does know what she wants in life. She runs away. Buffy decides to go with the frat party with Cordelia after the fight with Angel. She chooses not to tell Giles or Angel about her date. Later that night, Giles and Willow discover that the bracelet is from Kent Preparatory School, just outside of Sunnydale, and was found near the college of the frat house where Buffy is partying. Angel arrives and asks about Buffy. Willow tells the 2 men that Buffy lied to them. Then they rush off to save Buffy and Cordelia. At the party, Buffy tries to avoid drunken frat guys. Xander has snuck in to protect Buffy, but the other partygoers recognize him for a crasher and dress him up like a girl. Meanwhile, Buffy relents and decides to accept a drink. Drugged, she stumbles her way up to the bedroom where Cordelia is lying unconscious. When they wake up, they find themselves chained in a basement as an offering for a reptile god named Makita. Cordelia is chosen as the first victim, but Buffy distracts the demon and breaks out of her chains. Willow, Angel, and Giles head to the frat party and meet up with Xander. They enter the house and beat up the frat guys. Buffy kills the demon and the frat guys are arrested. Afterwards, everyone gathers at the Bronze. Angel appears and asks to have coffee with Buffy sometime, but she plays it cool. The end.
Now, I have to talk about what we've been keeping track of, how big Sunnydale is. So far, Sunnydale has a zoo, a natural history museum, and now a university, or what Americans would call a college.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A college as well. I told you, it's its own state, isn't it, Sunnydale?
Could be.
I think some states probably wouldn't even have all that stuff in America. Some of the smaller states probably wouldn't have all that amount of...
What, a natural history
museum and a
zoo and a...
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. There's a lot of states there. You tell me there's 50 zoos in America?
No.
Maybe. Maybe Alaska has a zoo? No?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. Go, carry on.
You want to look up zoos in America?
See if Alaska's got one.
All right. Yeah, so this season really does deal a lot with Buffy's sexual maturity. Like, you have Angel and her doing their melodramatic Buffy Bangel speak that looks like it's something out of a soap opera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It sort of started happening. I think it starts happening in When She Was Bad. And it just progressively gets worse and worse. Or I think it actually starts in the episode Angel, and then it just keeps going on and on from there.
Yeah.
Like the Bangel.
Bangel?
Bangel speak.
Bangel speak.
Bangel speak.
Oh, okay. The overdramatic. Oh, no.
Yes.
I can't possibly be with you.
I can't be with you, but I want to be with you. But we can't be together.
Yeah.
I was moving then.
Yeah.
I want to be with you. No, I can't be with you. I'm trying to do different voices. It doesn't really work. What is it? I want to be with you. I can't be with you. But I can't resist you.
Alaska has a zoo. It's closed at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
COVID?
No, it opens at 10 a.m.
Why are you looking up the zoos in Alaska? Why, Jared? Oh yeah, Xander. I want to talk about Xander in this episode.
Yeah, why Xander?
Xander being a douche guard over Buffy again.
Yeah, he always gets defensive and protective over her when it's not really needed, and he just seems to more get himself in trouble when trying to do it.
Yeah. But he goes to that party and then gets distracted by food.
Yeah.
Typical guy.
So can we segue? You mentioned the party. I don't know. We're not sure we mentioned this, but the date rape thing. Can we? The whole roofie thing.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty strong theme in it. So I thought that she was almost going to do that trick of taking his drink. So I know that's something I've seen girls do before. If a guy comes with a drink and he's coming to you with one and holding one back, you grab the other one. Only a fool accepts the drink is being given. I am not a fool, so I not accept the drink that is given to me.
What is that, Princess Bride?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what also made me think...
The thing is that both drinks were drugged.
Yeah, he's gained an immunity to roofies, which made me think of My Name Is Earl. And remember there was the episode where they all, I think, had the golden girl in it. What's her name? She's still alive. Betty White. I think there's an episode which the witch lady. Okay. And they all she chains everyone in the dungeon. There's like Randy's there and Earl's there and the police guy's there with his boyfriend, and they're all chained in a dungeon and they're all crying like that. And then remember the South American girl Catalina? She kind of just walks in all pepped up.
Yeah. And
they're like, "Oh, what happened to you? Didn't you get roofied?" "Oh, yeah, but I've given so many roofies over the times. I've got an immunity to it. They just get me high now, you know."
Oh my God, no. No. Oh, that is terrible.
Yeah.
That is really terrible.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. So the metaphor in this episode isn't very subtle. It's pretty much the main demon is a giant demon snake lizard
phallic
penis monster.
Yeah. They all worship the penis monster.
Everybody worships. That's named after a power tool company.
Makita.
Makita.
I've
yes.
had Makitas. They're good tools.
Yes.
Yeah, good jackhammers.
Yeah, and pretty much this is pretty much Buffy fighting back against the patriarchy.
Yeah, every guy's a slime bag.
But every guy is talking down to her in this episode. You have Giles, like, trying to control her. You then have Angel talking down to her.
Yeah, everyone.
Then you have that other Richard. He's like, oh, when I was, he does when I was your age, I didn't like grown-up things either.
Yeah. Very patronising. It was, yeah.
And pretty much but then it also gets to the point where Cordelia starts telling her what she can and can't do.
Oh, yeah. What was it? No black dress, no silk. And what was she wearing?
And she ends up wearing a black silk dress.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Up
yours, Cordelia.
Yes. But it was funny because when Cordelia's doing that, she starts hitting her head on the table. Yeah. So she's just sick of everyone trying to control her and tell her what to do.
Yeah. And it's just relieving just to sit there with her friends, just watching a movie, just vegging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The life she wants but can't have.
Yes. Let's talk about the Makita monster.
The Makita, yeah.
Yeah. Or the Makita demon. So in the original script, it was actually meant to come back, like it was meant to join itself back together. And it was meant to be in a couple of episodes as well. Yeah,
apparently they wanted this to be a recurring sort of villain throughout the series, but due to the production of trying to work this thing, it was unusable. Hence why you kind of hardly see it in its full form. Like basically every time you see the actor, it looks like he's just sort of on a table, just hovering, like just moving around a bit.
And he doesn't talk, but he
doesn't say anything. Yeah.
But in the original script, he was meant to join himself back together. Says a few things to Snoods. What does he say? Hang on. Makita rejoins suddenly, pops up again, and Angel takes a threatening step forward next to Buffy and growls. Makita towers over Tom. Makita then says, "For 100 years I have given your forebearers wealth and power. And this is how you repay me? From this day forth, you are alone in the world." Makita slides back down. Cordelia is afraid to breathe, with good reason. Makita pops back up and grabs Tom. "One for the road," Makita says, and disappears into the pit with Tom.
So the creature actually speaks in that way? Oh, okay, right.
Does the one for the road.
All right. That's very Whedon-ness, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And the actor who played the said demon, Robin Acton Downs. Now, this guy, it's just, if your arm's going to get really sore when you scroll on his IMDb page, because this guy has just basically been a full-time voice actor for video games and movies.
And extras. Does appear in Angel again, and appeared as Doomsday in the Batman v Superman. There's obviously the CGI capturing of the character I think he was involved with. So just yes, full-time actor, and is pretty busy by the looks of it. And this was one of his first gigs too, by the way. So only done a couple of things prior to this. Okay.
And still acting, and you could probably call him, but you won't get through because his line will be busy from all the work that he's getting, I'm imagining.
And another actress that makes one of her, the girl that plays Callie, because I'm pretty sure she's in Ozark.
Yeah, Jordana Spiro. Probably most well known for her current role in Ozark as Rachel. That's sort of one of the love interests of. We'll give him spoilers for that one. Sorry.
Isn't he married?
Yeah.
Thought he was married.
Yeah, and so was she. So that never stopped her. Spoilers. Again, another pretty successful career and still going. Still a recurring character on that show, I believe.
Yeah, I think the guy who played Richard is quite. What was he in? I remember him from Charmed. It's like Richard Ander.
Oh, that's his name. Oh, yeah. Greg Vaughn.
So he was the love interest, Dan, the neighbour in Charmed.
At Days of Our Lives, this guy's again.
Yeah, he's very much a soap actor.
A soap actor.
he's got the jawline of a soap opera actor.
Yeah. definitely. You call him Ken doll
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. Yeah, Lucifer. Yeah. He's been a busy fella. The 902
Yeah,
reboot.
he was.
Was there another reboot in 2010?
Yeah.
I-
All of them got rebooted.
Was it rebooted twice or just once?
Just once.
Oh, okay.
It didn't go very well. Oh, Melrose Place also got rebooted.
Okay. Yeah. So it's interesting to see these actors in their infancy.
All of those spelling productions that got rebooted.
Someone needed snow in the house again. Maybe. Did you ever hear that one?
What?
That Tori Spelling's dad got all this snow and put on their house in Beverly Hills for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like tons and tons of snow.
That
lasted about 2 hours before it melted.
seems like a big waste of time. But
Well, lasted for 2 hours, I guess. Yeah, that's got to be true.
anyway, when looking up fun facts about this episode, I came across the international names and sort of had a bit of a giggle.
They're always quite. I've seen those before, and I've had quite a giggle too at the really preposterous sort of ways they come up with describing it, and quite comical too. I've got to.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read out some of these.
Can you read out the country they're from too?
Yeah. So this is Czech Republic. It was called Snake Boy. In Finnish, it was called Lizard Man.
Mm-hmm.
In French, it was called Devotion.
What?
In German, it was called the Secret Society.
Okay.
In Hungarian, it was called Reptile Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Italy, it was Macabre Party.
Oh, hang on. The Death Party?
Yeah.
Oh, Italiano. See?
In Japanese, it was called Disgusting Boy. Polish, Reptile Like.
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese, the Reptile Boy. And in Spanish, the Snake Demon.
Right. Devotion. That is a weird one. The French one, isn't it? Like, what devotion? I just can't think of how that is at all relevant to the episode.
And yeah. I'll get back to that speaking of French.
Okay.
Did you want to is there anything else you wanted to?
Yeah, so I thought we'll pass these PSA ones, or we still got a few more to go. Or
Trying to think. This one isn't as PSA as some of them. I don't even know if this is actually a PSA.
Oh, it seems very on the nose, like it's playing into the the parties and girls.
Okay,
to be very careful.
To be fair, any drinking of alcohol in the Buffy universe never ends well.
I told you straight away. I said you drank it. Like, there's more roofie than vodka in this thing. Come on.
Yes, but then looking at the drink, I was like, what drink is that they're trying to get her to drink?
Chloroform.
Yes, some clear liquid.
Yeah. The chloroform thing doesn't work. That they do in movies.
Really?
Yeah, like when people just inhale it and just pass out straight away. Like that's not true. Like it takes several minutes for people to pass out from chloroform. You don't ask me how I know that.
Well, don't you just hold it over? Oh no, they used to use it as an anesthetic.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not an instant, bang. Like the way they do it in movies. As soon as you inhale it, you're out. Like it takes. You have to hold it there for a good 10 seconds or a minute or so. And I don't think it'll work if you're thrashing about and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. To be honest, there probably are a few more PSA episodes because it was on a teen television. It was on a teen television station.
I know. I just feel like it's holding itself back a little bit from its potential. Like I know I've seen other episodes, and I know there's some good episodes that are coming, and I'm kind of looking forward to those ones. To be perfectly honest, like these ones just seem like a real grind. To be honest with you, like it just seemed like they could really explore the lore and everything in the universe, but these ones just feel like they're holding it back. Like I'm waiting for the stuff that.
Yeah, but even saying that this is an episode of the week, Monster of the Week episode, like there is actually still quite a lot in this episode, especially dealing with Buffy's relationship with Angel, which actually does become a big point of this season. Yeah. So I can't even call this episode a filler episode. It's it does have its purpose.
Yeah. Campy fun.
Yeah. I as I said, I don't mind this episode.
Yeah.
It's not one that I skip. It's like
All right,
I watch it every time.
Yeah.
But it is that thing where every time I say, Reptile Boy, I don't know if I like this one.
Yeah, watch it anyway.
I'll watch it anyway.
Go on.
Yeah, there's quite a few this season that are like that. So,
yeah.
Question time.
All right, well, let's get into it, eh? Ready, Eddie?
Question time.
Answer the question.
All right, Eddie, hit me.
Okay, which character was your favourite?
I think that I like Buffy.
Yeah.
Buffy
down with the patriarchy.
Yes. All right, I'm going to have to turn that down later.
Which character did you love to hate?
Oh, that's got to be the slime.
Tom.
It's always you, Tom. Talking. What about the other frat guy who was like completely...
Richard.
No, the one who was like completely pissed. Like just, he sees Buffy, just starts charging at her.
Xander punches the crap out of him.
Yeah, but yeah, remember that guy? He just sees Buffy and he's like,
Hey, little girl. Hey, girl.
Yeah, and it's just,
Hey, you girly girl. Starts charging for her.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's...
He kind of looks, he kind of reminds me of the football player in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, just sees her and he's,
Hello, cutie pie.
all over her.
Uh-huh. What was the most memorable fight scene?
Well, there's only really one fight scene in this episode, wasn't there, at the end?
Yeah, but there's two different fights going on at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So because you've got Xander, Giles, and Angel fighting to get into the frat house while Buffy's fighting the monster.
And can I ask? So, what's the law with vampires entering a house? Because I don't remember anyone inviting Angel in there.
Isn't it that? It's that
what?
frat, because it's a fraternity. It's not their permanent home. So therefore, anyone can enter it. And can you just get off my back about it?
Okay, let me get off that thing. Yeah, no, I think the Xander fights when he's just punching that guy. This is for making me wear a bra.
This is for 16 years of my life.
Yeah, 16. He just unloads with everything in his life. It's all on this guy. It's all your fault.
Just unloads all of his built up, pent up issues. Into beating up this guy.
This poor guy, yeah.
Hey, he helped organise to kill 3 girls, so...
Yeah.
He deserved it.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have said maybe Buffy and the sword killing Makita.
Mm-hmm.
Chopping up that giant penis lizard. Okay. LOL moment.
Ooh, I guess it's got to be Xander being the pledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dance.
Humiliating him.
Yeah. I like the scene at the bronze at the end where you can see Angel in the background and Xander's sitting there going, Angel, 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 does every conversation we have to be around that freak? And then Angel reaches Xander's side and Xander's like, hey man, how you doing? Who gets the wooden spoon?
That's got to be the Snake Boy.
Which one?
Oh, the Reptile Boy.
Tom.
No, the actual...
Oh, Makita.
Makita, yeah, sorry. Makita's got to get the wooden spoon.
Yeah, I was going to give it to the frat boy cult. Like, just all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, but actually, also, who leaves their cult in the hands of frat boys? Like, there's all those big multi-million dollar companies.
That would go to the wooden spoon winner, Makita. That goes back to him because, having frat boys run your cult and not doing anything there's nothing worse than a villain who doesn't do anything. He's just there and he's just, I swear the actors are standing on a table just sort of hovering on his legs to make it look like he's moving.
They just had a lot of issues with the costume.
It was one of those Jaws moments where like, oh, we've got this really cool, villain, and they get it, oh, that looks awesome. Then they try and work it, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have done a point of view of him. Maybe that would have worked. That way you never saw him. How about that? So it's all sort of, all sort of in your mind.
But then you can't get the giant demon penis lizard.
Oh, well, you could
metaphor.
maybe just see it moving, like you just see part of it, and then you see it like waving and going to strike.
just a shadow puppet of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of more imagery, sort of would make you
like what they did in Teacher's Pet.
Yeah. Something like that.
Shadow puppet fight.
Shadow puppet fights. Yeah. Yeah. Very scary. It's what do you call it? It's all in the mind and all what do you call it? Like it's all subversive, that in that way. So it seems scarier.
All right, favorite scene.
My favorite scene, I think, would be Giles pretending to stab at the air with the sword when he's just there, like, on guard. Is he doing that?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Good on you, Giles. He's trying.
Actually, I like when Willow puts Giles and Angel in their place about their treatment of Buffy.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And she's just like,
she calls them out on it, yeah.
What, 16 going on 40. And you can't even have a cup of coffee? You're like 241 years old. You can't even go out for a cup of coffee.
Can vampires eat food?
Yes.
They can eat it?
They don't need it, though.
They don't need it, obviously, but can they eat it and drink it? And
yeah.
Do they, like, go to the toilet?
I don't know.
And do they just piss blood? We're going down this road. You never thought about it? Like,
there'd probably be some sort of...
Got to go out somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it just goes out the way it came in, so it just comes out as coffee again. Like it doesn't absorb it.
Yeah, there might be some sort of waste management system they have.
They have?
Yeah. I think you're kind of ruining the myth of vampires there.
Well, it's these are logical questions. Like,
wasn't it? It was in True Blood, like if they ate food, they got really, really sick.
I think they just got sick, didn't they? Yeah, if they ate food, from memory. Yeah.
No, in this, I think when Spike is in it a bit more, you hear him, he talks about food all the time. So he really likes food.
Oh, he does.
So he puts like Wheatie Bix or something in his pig's blood or something.
God.
And then you hear him talking about blooming onions.
Mm. Oh, you remember that vampire movie Daybreakers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I do remember they would have blood in their coffee.
Yeah.
Remember that? There was that blood. They wait for their coffee, and at the start they're all like cool about it when they got lots of blood, and then at the end he's just demanding his blood coffee. He wants more blood in it,
Yeah, well, because they only could have like 3 drops of blood or something
per
in
coffee,
it, or something per coffee.
Yeah,
it was on a limit.
Yeah.
Least favorite scene.
I think the Angel Buffy scene in the cemetery was a little overdramatic, a little much. Yeah, a little, Scarlet from Gone with the Wind.
I'll come back to that in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably my least favorite scene is like Callie being chased down by Richard.
Oh, at the start.
Yeah. So favorite quote.
Oh, I can't remember it. Maybe you're going to have to get... I had it written down here somewhere, but I've lost it. It was when they're talking about going to the... when Willow and Xander are talking about going to the frat party and they mention the orgies.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe catching an orgy?
I'm going to the party... Oh, here it is. I'm going to the party. What? I've got to keep an eye on Buffy. Those frat guys creep me out. You want to protect her? Mm-hmm. And prove you're just as good as those rich snobby boys? Mm-hmm. And maybe catch an orgy if it's on early.
Yeah, mine is from the Angel Buffy scene in the cemetery.
Oh, my favourite scene. Not.
Okay, I'll be Angel. This isn't some fairy tale. When I kiss you, you don't wake up from a deep sleep and live happily ever after. No, when you kiss me, I want to die. End scene. She runs off.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that whole scene, it's that really melodramatic soap opera interaction.
Yeah.
But with that line,
Outrageous.
with that line, when you kiss me, I want to die. You can take it as like 3 or 4 different meanings. You know, that she wants to be a vampire so that she can be with him, or what's called the little death. Have you heard of this?
No.
Sorry, Wisecrack love the little death.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I hope they're listening.
And it's the French for la petite mort. Sorry, I am not very good at other languages, so please excuse my French or pardon my French.
Pardon your French.
Pardon my French. And it means a brief loss or weakening of consciousness, and in modern usage refers to the sensation of post-orgasm as likened to death, but does not always apply to a sexual experience.
Okay. Deep.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Who's the MVP of this episode? Let's just say it.
Buffy.
Fight the patriarchy.
Yeah. She circumcised that.
She circumcised that giant
phallic
lizard
penis guy. Yeah. No,
lizard penis monster.
She did well. Yeah.
Best Cordelia freak out moment.
Well, it wasn't as much as a freak out, more of her just telling Buffy at the start about what not to wear. You know, no silk dress, no black, no silk. You know,
These are my trademarks.
Yes, my trademarks.
And don't do that thing with your hair.
Yeah, with your hair.
Keep to the pastels and the shadows.
Yeah. For the and honorable mention, her license plate.
Oh, Queen C.
Queen C. Guess Queen B was already taken, or
oh no, because she is the Queen C.
Your freak out moment.
Oh yeah, so it's in the dungeon. You guys, I just hate you guys. The weirdest stuff always happens when you're around. Yeah. And then she runs into Angel's arms.
Yeah. Hugs him.
I hear you.
What do you rate the episode out of 10?
I'm going to give it 3 cordless Makita drills out of 10.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yep, that works. I was going to go with 5 spiked alcoholic drinks.
Right.
Actually, sorry, 5 spiked alcohol drinks.
Scotchkas.
Scotchkas, yes. Back to the Scotchkas.
Scotchkas with a sprinkle of roofie.
Actually, there's just mostly roofie.
Just mostly roofie. Yeah, and just a little shout out. So, Joanne, have you finished all of your pots and pans? And make sure you get all the trays as well. I know you leave those ones sometimes. Make sure you scrub those trays really hard.
And have you finished doing your vacuuming?
The vacuuming probably needs doing now. You can listen to the next episode, Joanne. I can hear you laughing.
Now she's going to stop listening.
No, we just lost a listener. No one's going to tell me to clean my house.
And we'll leave it there.
And I guess, yeah, we can leave it there.
Yep.
All right.
Fight the patriarchy.
Patriarchy. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. All right. Season 2, episode 5. Yeah. So, yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, chuck a comment in there, say hello.
Follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Not Instagram, because they can go fuck themselves.
Oh, they banned us. I don't know. We did
they
something wrong.
They deleted me for no reason.
Oh, we'll have to sort that out. Take care. See ya. Bye.
Grr, arg.